What's going on, guys? It's Fallacy here, and I'm back with another tutorial video today. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the best controller settings. There's a few things I would like to mention before starting this video. First of all, everyone's going to have different preferences, so this is kind of like an outline for you. You can stick to what you like by trying to adapt it to my kind of settings. Also, for those of you that don't trust me with your settings, don't worry, I've been playing since the first day of Season 1, and over the past year and a bit, I've been adapting my settings to suit the new playstyles, especially in Season 8. That leaves me with one more thing to say before I start this video. If you do go on to enjoy, please slap that like button, and also if you're new around here, press that subscribe button whilst you're at it. There's also one way that you can support me for free. All you have to do is type in my creator code, it's FallacyIG, into the item shop. It's going to be on the screen right now. Type that into the item shop as your creator code and then press accept. That supports me for free and it helps me out a lot. Okay, so let's start it off with just going to the settings right now. Let's see what the first thing to pop up is. Well, this is because I play on PC. If you want to see what I do, then here's my res. I've got 1440 by 1080, playing 144 capped, and you can just take a screenshot of any of this if you need it. So yeah, let's get into it. First of all, you'll notice here that I have motion blur turned off. This is so when you move around, it makes it a lot smoother. Now if we go on to my resolution, 1440 by 1080, what that basically does is stretch out your screen so your crosshair is bigger, making you more accurate when you shoot. Now resolution will only be for the people on PC, so if you guys didn't know already that I play controller on PC, that's why I have this stuff. Okay, so now moving on to the more juicy bits. First of all, you want to make sure your language is on French. Don't actually do that, please. Go back to English, then obviously here we go, we have the mouse sensitivity, the controller sensitivity, and because it's a controller video, I'm going to focus on the controller sensitivity. So the reason I have it 8.29 or 0.829 is because that makes it a lot quicker when you're turning around, and as you adapt to it, you'll be able to handle it even more than you were used to. Let's move on to the controller targeting sensitivity. So for controller targeting, you want to have something that's balanced, so you can shoot close range, medium range, and long range. So this allows you, let's say you go an AR as your only gun, that allows you to wiggle it around close range and kill your opponents, but also it allows you to precisely shoot opponents from a long range as well. The same thing applies to scope sensitivity, but a bit lower, because obviously you're going to be using scopes at a farther range than you are targeting. Now this part I find very important. People are like, what do you do with 2.0000000 building sensitivity? Well, it's pretty simple, guys. If you can get used to this, you're going to pretty much be competing with PC players like it's nothing, or keyboard and mouse I should say. This comes in especially useful if you just have a normal DualShock controller or a normal Xbox controller like me, and not a Scarf or anything like an Elite controller. Okay, now let's take a scroll through the least important ones. So obviously you want to have anonymous mode on so that you can stream Snipe Ninja without getting banned. No, I'm joking, please don't do that as well. Let's just go further down, keep hard size the same. Now this is important for later on. You want to have toggle sprint off, sprint by default on, and cancel reloads, that is a not. You have to have that turned off. Okay, and unless you want to get absolutely smacked, you want to have aim assist turned on, reset building choice on. That's very important as well. Now this is a bit that lots of people don't have off, but you need it off. Edit mode aim assist. So by having this off, it allows you to do all the editing, not the AI. This makes you have more control over it and have more precise edits. The next few can be left up to your personal preference. But when it comes to Builder Pro, build immediately, you obviously want that on if you're playing Builder Pro, as it allows you to build immediately. And another really important thing is auto sort consumables to the right, because that allows you to not get messed up with your bandages instead of your shotgun and all of that stuff. Moving on to another really important bit that I know a lot of you have still got turned on. Turn those vibrations off. Vibrations just act as a distraction whilst you're playing. You need those turned off for the maximum concentration. You need to win a fight against a football skin, or a soccer skin for you Americans out there. Now let's move on to probably the most important part of this whole video. With the voice crack in between, let's go. So what we're going to do here, I normally play in Builder Pro, but what you want to do is click onto custom, and these are the settings that you want to have for your combat controls. You can screenshot these if you want them. I'm going to quickly scroll through this, screenshot, build controls, you can screenshot this as well. Same for edits. And now this, dead zone. I've had these at 0.20 each. Basically, if you guys don't know what dead zone is, it's how much you need to move your sticks on your controller to be able to actually do the movement. So let's say I've had my dead zone all the way up to the top, just like this. Let me apply that, then go back. Decline. Now, if I move my right stick, if I move it like I'm moving it a lot and I'm not moving one bit, I have to move mine all the way across to be able to move. Okay, so why have I got 0.20 as my default for that? Basically what I think it does, if you accidentally flick the stick, if it's like that, you see that tiny blue circle, that's how much error margin you have. So let's say you accidentally flick the stick, it could mess up your whole aim or your builds. Now if you go back onto 0.20, you can see there it's a bit bigger, and the movements that you'll do are ones that you actually mean to do, which will help you with your building and aiming. Okay, so if we move back to build controls, I've got something really important I want to show you guys. So the default for building on Xbox and controller will either be circle or B. Now what I have that changed to is edit for left stick. What this basically does is allow you to jump and edit at the same time, and it basically allows you to move a lot faster, and the left stick is always accessible as well since you always have your thumbs on it. Yeah, so that's the end of the video, and I'll see you all later. Nah, I'm obviously joking, guys. Obviously I'm not going to leave you just like that. I'm going to show you exactly what my settings look like, how they build, how they aim, all of that good stuff. Okay, so let's start off with building first. Firstly, I'm going to start off with 90s, and you only ever need to do really 2 90s in the game, so just like that. You can see they're pretty smooth. Now let's move on to some wall editing. But before I get into that, there's something that you need to be disclaimed about. So when you first start moving to these 2.000 building sensitivity settings, you're going to see yourself doing a lot of things like this, where you accidentally go too far whilst editing, even though I'm trying to be bad at editing right now. Yeah, but you'll see yourself go a bit too far or a bit too little, because when your building sensitivity is like this, your editing sensitivity is also the same as your building sensitivity, which might make you move a little bit fast. But don't worry about that, guys. That's something that you don't need to worry about, because a solid day of playing Fortnite, you'll be pretty much used to all this editing stuff. So let's just start with this, simple edits, doors, yeah, anything. Just things like that. You can see it's pretty fast, not really any stress with it. The only one that I do have stress with is these ones here, where you go like that. For now, I think I'm going to leave out floors, pyramids, and ramps. That's the one. Yeah, so I'm going to leave them out because I think they're pretty much self-explanatory. Finally, guys, let's hop into a game to test out my aim. I'm gonna get you. What? This guy thinks he's gonna kill me. He thinks he's gonna kill me. Yeah, so you see there, the axe is bloody lovely. Once again, lovely aim. Guys, trust me when I say these settings feel really smooth to play on, especially when you're up close with the sniper. Yeah, definitely a sniper. I meant shotgun. You can easily do flick shots and then come back to your normal position. Lovely. Oh! What's this guy doing? My game froze, but we still got them. Winning kill as well. Yeah, so guys, you can see from that gameplay, pretty nice kills, pretty nice aim, felt pretty smooth. Just everything's pretty much. So yeah, anyway guys, I think that just about wraps up this video. You can see that I'll put my face cam on again because I knew you want to see my face one more time before I end this video. But anyway guys, if you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, turn notifications on, use my supporter creator code in the item shop. It's Fallacy IG. You can see it on the screen right now. Press accept, bang that in. And yeah guys, I hope to see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.